The earth is but a day, no reflection. A time that will bring you only light. I'm falling to
We back.
myself.
It's Reach Around Radio. It's your boy, the number one fan in the house with a big girl. Speed Dog, your dog in the house.
I'm the poetess.
Yes, you are.
It's your girl, Claudia Jordan.
I dare y'all talk over Bobby Womack singing. I dare y'all.
Right there.
I'm away.
Any day, Cheater.
Yeah, this is Teeter, Mr. Three Knocks, baby. And of course, the white boy.
White boy. And you know that you'll never be black. And we have a very special guest
Very.
in the house.
Super special.
Super special. I think the biggest guest we've had thus far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please
That's a hell
welcome,
of a
ladies and
compliment
gentlemen,
right
Mr. Bobby Womack is in the building.
Come on, everybody now.
You know, it's really a good feeling just to be around family. And I feel it here tonight.
Okay. That's what's
Okay,
up.
Daddy. Well, I need my child support.
Just testify.
I need a car.
Hey, I get those stories, though. I'm your son. I haven't met you in a while, but they say you bought so-and-so a Mercedes. What you going to do for me? I said, first of all, I don't know you.
And if you think you walking now,
Wait until tonight, goddamn.
When that bus come through here.
You're an extraordinary songwriter as well as singer, Mr. Womack. This way over here. This way.
Oh.
hilarious.
The other girl.
Now,
Yeah, I threw my
Y'all
voice.
something. I got to tell you this before we go any farther.
Uh-oh.
You know, I had cataracts removed from both eyes,
Uh-huh.
and I'm still not able to see well. So I was asking my assistant, I say, "Is that Aretha Franklin on that painting?" She said, "God forgive him, for you know not what he knew." And I just looked and said, "Oh, that's terrible." I said, "Over there, it looked like Aretha."
Uh-huh.
But you've always sported like the flyest glasses.
Flyest
I
glasses.
don't know why you didn't start your own glasses
Man.
See,
line.
these glasses right here is when I used to like to eat a lot. And
I see the forks
The
on
I
the
mean, I
forks
got
side.
so big, I dreamed I was Solomon Burke. I said, that's it.
Wow.
That's it. So I got these glasses and put forks on them. So every time I think of food, I don't eat it.
There you go.
Oh.
Ah.
That's amazing.
Well,
and I
you
got
look
some
good, though.
spoons
You
and
don't
I
look-
got some case knives.
What's the most interesting pair of glasses you have? And you look at you all in leather. Do you ride a motorcycle?
No.
You gotta get on
I
that.
tried to drive a bicycle one time and ran into a tree. I ain't never tried nothing. Sometimes people just do certain things and the rest of the stuff, they don't do them well at all.
Yeah, I
Right,
heard
right.
that. Hey, we have a caller, Mr. Womack.
Right.
Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Is that what I say?
Caller. Hey, what's your
Hey,
name?
baby.
It's a dude.
What's up, this is JB from Cleveland.
Hey, JB.
What's up, man? It's the Womack from Cleveland too, right?
Yeah, you better believe it.
That's
Good
what's
place
up,
to
man.
be from. Huh?
I just watched it on Sun like yesterday, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. You know, I watched it too. And no, I'm serious. Is that you can't believe what you go through. That's why you have
Yeah,
to
man.
have
Yeah.
something that's called passion and whatever you do. Because people see you trying to do it and tell you why you couldn't do it because they tried. They
you
just
go.
Speak on
I
it.
said, what the hell does that got to do with me?
Real talk,
Right.
real talk.
You know, but
It
you
was
know,
That
amazing,
sound like
though,
a
man.
new
I
song.
get so
I
talented.
don't think I ain't no writer.
You have a question, man?
You have a
I just
question?
want to let him know I love his music, man. I'm a younger dude, but he got some great music, man. I love it.
Thank you very much. We got a new album coming.
Oh,
And
okay.
I ain't had an album out in 16 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Got that old money.
Tell us about the new album, Mr. Womack. What can we expect?
You can expect all of me from when I sung gospel, when I still saying gospel. As long as you're making people feel it, you're reaching the truth. You can be saying anything. If they into it, that's gospel.
Okay. How did you feel when Casey and JoJo remade If You Think You're Lonely Now? Did you think they did a good job?
I think they did an excellent job. It's just the way they did it. is that they call me in New York and say, we want you to do just the very end of the TV show. It was a show that came on, was real hot there. And they said, well, could you go in and put some of the, licks that you didn't never use? I said, why is that, man? The record's already on. It was just sort of pantomizing anyway, you know.
Hilarious.
And I never knew it. JoJo, Casey and JoJo was hiding in the curtain watching me perform. And I didn't know that. So they were saying we want to get, the hat said that I'm hard to get along with. Yeah, I'm hard to get along with if I ain't getting along with who I should be getting along with, you know. But to make a long story short, I saw them at the airport. And so I'm a joker anyway. So they were standing there, and my son said, Dad, don't look now. He said, that's Casey and JoJo standing behind you. I jumped around and said, oh, so you're the one cut my son. Oh, and I went to run after, oh, man, they took off. You thought it was young Jesse Owens. They run. They said, man, I heard he was hard to get along with. I don't know what he was going to do.
They were going to pull a gun?
So, and I called him and said, man, I'm just kidding with John. But they, oh, no. You know, so this rumors how you get stories. Get the facts straight tonight.
That's right.
We go get it straight tonight. Yeah. Bobby Womack in the house. Now, I love all the songs you've done, period. Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I do. I didn't write it, but I like the song Nobody Wants You When You're Down and Out. Because sometimes you got to lose to win.
Speaking
of that. You win all the time, you take that for granted. And then when you lose, it really hurt.
Mr. Womack, we have another caller. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Connecticut.
Hey, Chris. Look at the sexy voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to just give y'all big props on the promotion for Red Tails, and it came out number 2 this week, but we lost to another black film called Underground. I just want to thank you guys, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it out in Crenshaw to come see it with y'all, but I heard it's a sequel with Speedy called Dick and Tails.
The film is not yet rated.
You got jokes for days.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, in Connecticut.
Our callers.
Mr. Womack, how did you come up with Harry Hippie?
Harry Hippie was my younger brother, played bass. And as we were growing up as kids, he would always say, when I start making some money, I want to go move on the reservation with the Indians. So I said, man, the Indians, they treat the Indians the way they treat us. He said, yeah, but that's why I want to go. He said, because then I'm throwing the food out to him. He said, I'm going to have my own jet, and I'm going to come down and feed him every week. And so but when he got older, he was talking like that, and I was saying, well, something's going wrong. I said, you still want to live with the Indians? I said, man, Indians are good people, but they can't even live with themselves. I said, because these people messing over them so bad, you know.
Yeah.
And so Harry Hippie, he was a hippie. He always walked around in these open-toed shoes, a vest, carried a little wine thing hanging on him. He'd take a drink of wine. He could play, though. But I would just say Harry. So I say Harry Hippie. And that was him. And his wife, his girlfriend that took his life, was Mary Hippie. I mean, she got crazy. I didn't know she wasn't getting it enough, or wasn't when she was getting it. Right. Now, something was wrong.
I thought it was about a clown.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know shit.
Yeah, but anyway, he went on and sung that. Now, when the record came a hit for me, that's when I stopped. I said, I don't want to go on the road. I can't sing that song. It ain't fun no more. It used to be fun when I was dancing with him on stage, but now, where he got snuffed out, he died in my house.
Wow.
So that's how that song came about.
Wow.
How many songs would you say you've written over your lifetime?
About 250.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And did you wrote for a lot of artists, right?
Well, I just write I never write for an artist. They just record songs, which is good. But I'm saying I can't write for everybody. It's because I'm only a human being. I'm talking about what it is to fall out of love, what it is to be broke, what it is to be up and down. Here I go again. That's my life. But other people say, man, I ain't gonna go through that. I said, because you ain't got no passion. You don't really want it. You're just saying you want to get it.
Mhm.
Right.
But you got to do something to get it.
Mr. Womack, speaking of passion, I got to ask you some personal questions. You've been around for a long time. You have any celebrity relationships you may have had?
Yeah.
Can you give me some names? Like, who you slept with that's
You
famous?
sleep with Lena Horne. Don't lie to me, boy. Don't you lie to me.
Lena Horne.
Nah. No, I tell you what. I was in love with Candy Staten a long time.
Oh, young.
Because Candy Staten,
Is she still
We-
around?
yeah, she's still around.
She's a
I saw her
gospel.
in Europe.
Okay.
But she had young hearts,
Yeah,
and
Run Free,
and she
yeah.
had a couple of heads. But anyway, we grew up together because she was, I guess, about 7 or 8, and she had 3 sisters called the Jewel Gospel Trio.
You with them too?
And, no, I didn't get a chance.
Okay.
No,
Now
but what
It's
happened
getting interesting.
is that they we just grew up together, and that's another kind of love.
Mm.
And that's the best love I find. It's not love between the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, repeat. You know, I mean, see somebody you like, grow up with them. I can't stand people trying to get married on the computer.
Speak on it.
Are you a
Well,
big,
my father would die again.
are you
Top hoe.
are you a big ladies man?
No, I used to be.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be, but I ran out of gas.
Give us
And
something.
you can't run out of gas. So when you go to sing these shows, you wouldn't be sitting out there and say, I wonder what he really about.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I come home, I'm tired. You know, somebody
Take a nap.
dragging and throwing you across the bed, just,
Uh-huh.
help. Leave me alone.
Do they still throw panties at you on the stage?
Huh?
You still get panties thrown at
The
you?
panties get thrown at you.
No, but I tell you what.
Bloomers?
Now that, they throw bloomers now.
The granny panties. Almost tripped over the thing.
Who she is this? Now, come on.
Why is there a bottle of Fixodent in it?
So I know you got some more stories.
Huh?
I know you got some stories.
Well, we know from Unsung that the big controversy was that you married Sam Cooke's wife.
Yeah, that was the thing. But believe it or not, and this is the honest truth. You know, after 40 years, what not to lie for us? Shit, they ain't got no reason now. I can tell the truth.
Right.
But the truth, I always told from the beginning.
Mhm.
Sam was very close to me. And he had just sent us off to Houston. Me, his Elsie, and the Sims twin, Johnny Morissette. And we're doing this tour.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that I think it's best that I let you go back to your brothers because they won't make it without you. You say,
Wow.
you know, you the guy. And he said, it's hard for me to do that because I'm hung up on you playing guitar. And see, a guitar player ain't better to have another singer.
Right.
Knowing where you need to strengthen you and hit them licks right when it ain't about knowing, it's about feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that was brought out, you know, and that's another thing I have to do is that you have to remind me every now and then because I forget what I'm talking about. You know, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I've had all of these problems mentally and everything, so
You have?
I'm just coming out of the hospital.
What kind of problems? What do you?
Well, I had prostate cancer. I had cataracts removed. I'm a diabetic. Let's see what else. What else? I got everything.
What else is on the list?
Everything
You
was
only missing
going
sickle
by.
cell now. That's all you need.
Now, Mr. Womack,
I got bunions and I got. But you know
Ain't
what?
grown now.
After being in the hospital about 5 weeks, you know, I just said, hey, you know what? I'm walking out of here. Guess why? I said, because I walked in. And he said, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to perform.
Yeah.
He said, you ain't no position to perform. I said, let me tell you something. When I get around my people, I'm the doctor. I said, I don't have to wear no white coat. I just write the right feeling and the truth, and I come at them, and they come at me. It's like two people coming together.
Right.
You know, I mean,
what
you
she
can't
said.
get no better than that.
Now, Mr. Womack, you being a left-hand guitar player, did Jimi Hendrix ever seek you out for some tips?
Well, Jimmy was playing with a guy named Gorgeous George at the time, and then he was playing with the Isley Brothers. I was playing with Sam Cooke. And so, I mean, all the musicians always had to stay away from the artists. You know, they sit back and we'd play things, and he'd play songs, you know, things he want to do. And I often think about today, I said, Jimmy gave me a guitar that he had bought from Sears and Roebuck
Wow.
about 50 years ago. When I was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I put it in, you know, with my guitar. But he was a hell of a guitar player. Another one was Curtis Mayfield. See, people don't understand. Everybody got their own style.
Right.
Today, sound like everybody went to McDonald's.
Speak on it. Got that next music.
Order up. You know. I say somebody. You know, I came along when you had Stevie Wonder. You knew it was Stevie Wonder when he was talking. When you hear Aretha Franklin, you know it was Aretha. You hear Sam Cooke. You know the Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody had their own style.
Right.
I had to find me something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I knew I couldn't come out being somebody that was still being themselves.
Wow.
You know,
Preach on
so
it.
when I hear it today,
Right.
I could say like Beyonce is very talented, and there's a other few that went to school,
Right.
and if they go to the old school, that's the only one you can go to and learn. If you just know somebody that said they was in the old school, if they lied, take the advice. That's better than getting it from the graveyard. You can go out there and ask Sam or anybody. Let me record one of your songs.
Now on If You Think You're Lonely Now, was that written about somebody or you just?
Yeah, it was what happened. This friend of mine, well, he became a friend of mine. His name was Patrick Moulton, and he worked with Anita Baker, but he hadn't worked with Anita Baker at that time. His girlfriend came up to the house. Now, Patrick's about 6'3". His girlfriend about 3 feet. I couldn't even see. I was saying, couldn't you stand back so I can see who it is? And she was so short. I said, boy, that's crazy. I was knocked out over that.
Okay.
So I said, how'd you get up here? And she said, I know I'm not supposed to come, but I just wanted to. She said they give him, my boyfriend, a hard time. Nobody believed he got it. Nobody. So I said, well, what do you want me to do? She said, why don't you call him and just say you're on a session and that Ike Turner or somebody, anybody told you. So that's what I did. He came to the studio. Now, when we start working after 3 or 4 days, you know, you don't think about going to a movie or nothing like that. You're in another frame mind.
Right.
So she was saying to him, call him every 5 minutes. What are you doing now? Yeah, with some other girls. Right, I know. Hang up the phone. So I was saying, she the one turned me on to him. You know, what I'm going to do. So he was so embarrassed. He got up and had to leave the studio to come to the control room. And he says, they said it's another call for you. So he picked up the phone. I heard him say, yeah, what you want? And she said, you know, you said last night you're going to take me to dinner. The night before you're going to say to move. He said, listen, if you think you're lonely now, wait until the night. Bam! I hung up the phone. I said, what'd you say? He said, oh, man, you crazy, this person. I said, no, what did you say? You think you're lonely now? I went right out there and started praying. If you think you're lonely now. Because a lot of people be lonely and don't know why they got an attitude.
Right. Speak on it.
They be mad at themselves, you know. I ain't did nothing to them.
Yeah. Well, it's Reach Around Radio, and if you're just tuning in, we are in the house with the legendary Bobby Womack. We're going to take a quick break, and Mr. Womack, will you join us in some hot topics?
I wouldn't miss it for nothing in the world.
All right, it's Reach Around Radio, and we'll be right back.
Ooh, yeah.